Alright, hello everybody. My name is Dalton Ruther, and welcome back to Sailwind. In the last episode, we modified the sandbuck over there, and the junk sank for some reason. Still not sure why the heck that happened, but in any case, in this episode, I want to just do a quick little test drive of the sandbuck and see where the heck we can end up. I'd like to go to an island we haven't been to yet, though. Although, I didn't really show you around Neverden, did I? Green Tobacco, that's like straight south. You can't even miss that. Or there's Albacore Town. We'll take some stuff to the Alchemist Island, I think. I can finally accept multiple jobs. Okay. So, I'm just going to go and load this up off screen, and I'll see you guys back in a moment. Alright, everybody, I got the ship all loaded up. I've got all the heavy stuff towards the stern, so her bow is kind of lifted up out of the water a little bit. It's the way you want it to be. And I don't really need any resources right now. I've got plenty on board, so just go ahead and take off, I guess. So the wind is blowing not favorably exactly, but I wonder if this thing might be enough to just kind of get us out of port. I honestly don't know what good that square sail is going to do. Doesn't seem like it'd be anywhere near big enough to pull this thing. Though, maybe. It's so cool to finally be on a different ship. It feels like I've been on the junk forever. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but alright, so we want to head straight south. Which we can do once we get out past these shallow areas. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I was kind of expecting the sail to flip onto the other side of the mast. So with this thing, we should be picking up speed like no other. Ideally, anyway. You can come here. Oh yeah, we are freaking flying. I feel like we're catching maybe a little bit too much wind. Okay, so we want to be heading more in this direction. Alright, let's check our speed, because I bet we're going a pretty good knot now. Maybe not now, because of reasons. There we go. Let's bring you out. Now I bet we're getting some speed. The wind? No, the wind's not changing on me. It's like, you know, we are kind of sailing into the wind, so we're not going to be going that fast, I guess, but still, it felt like we were flying. Square sail, I think, can probably just go up. There we go. Well, sooner or later we should see the Alchemist Island. It's one of the bigger islands, so it should be popping up on the horizon in the not-too-distant future. Right, and land has been spotted. Just make out the two mountaintops that make up the Alchemist Island. Whether or not we get there tonight, who bloody knows. thing I will do, though, is I think I'll just go ahead and sleep. And I'll see you guys in the morning, whenever we've probably run aground. Alright, well, we woke up. I don't know how far we went, or where we are. Ah. Yeah, I see land. Wait, is this where I want to be? Wait, no, I see lights over there, okay. I was very confused there for a second. I thought I somehow went to Lion's Fang. Unfold you. Unfold you. I think I'm pulling on the wrong... Yeah, I'm releasing the wrong thing. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to sail past the island over there and turn around and come back to it. We've got so much food. I'm going to eat through all the salmon and stuff before I start fishing, because I'm getting kind of tired of eating fish all the time. I'm not going to lie. I tell you what, with that large rudder, this thing turns on a freaking dime. This thing doesn't joke around anymore. Okay, let's start raising up the sails. And that is the wrong one. Problem is, I don't really see the dock anywhere. Yeah, I think I can just about make it out, though. Just barely. Well, you know what? When in doubt... Oh, wait, I see it. I see it now. I was about to say, when in doubt, just drop the anchor and wait till daytime. Go ahead and raise up the sail. And all right. We have arrived at the Alchemist Island. And our ship is like almost exactly as long as the dock is. Well, I guess now I get to show you like how I had this thing loaded up. I put all the heavy stuff back here. Then I put all the tobacco and stuff up here towards the bow. I did also buy a lot of trade stuff too. Because I finally got the reputation that I need in order to actually trade stuff. Yeah, like I've got most of it was just brown tobacco and stuff, so I'll go ahead and, well, I'll take the bananas first, just because they're going to be the most obvious ones. Okay, should probably actually get a lantern for this. Out of curiosity, do I still have the lantern at the front of the ship? I do not. I put a lantern up here on the bowsprit somewhere, and it doesn't look like it kept it, unfortunately, but... you're coming with me, Mr. Lantern. Okay, so I think this is probably going to be the easiest way for me to just do this. Keep this number in mind, and we'll see how much money I have left over. So I've got 7,200 now, give or take. So I'll see you guys back in a moment. Okay, well, I got all the missions taken care of, but somebody told me that I can actually just sell these here. Black tobacco. Okay, it's 556. I think, I could be wrong about this, but I think going to a NPC is technically, it technically pays more, but I like I said, I could be completely wrong about that, but we'll find out here in a second. And the reason I say that is because, hey, he's finally here. And while I'm thinking about it, yeah, the Alchemist Island is where you buy the energy drinks for the Ankh region. But the reason I say I think you get more money if you just sell to the actual vendors is because, do you not buy stuff? There you go. Is because I swear I've gotten like less money than I should have by selling to the actual guy in there before. So let's just do a little test run here. Okay, so we got brown tobacco and black tobacco to sell. So that's 565, and that's 446. Okay. Nope, it is the exact same. Okay. I must be misremembering then, or maybe I just did my math wrong last time. Who bloody knows? But let's just sell those, and sell those, and there we go. Go and just. Whoa. Okay, that was the wrong thing to do. Alright, do you have anything good, my guy? You have coconuts that go to Gold Rock City for 33 gold. You have water that goes to Gold Rock City for 18 gold. Rum. Aln Island turns out to be a pretty good importer destination. But it would be, wouldn't it? Because it's a mining town. Spices. Yeah, they don't want spices, though. Medicine, that actually makes sense, because, you know, mining town, injuries, yada yada yada. Books to Gold Rock City. Well, lottie flippin' da, look at you. Oh, and everything just went up, too. Huh. Okay, but what about Albacore Town? Because Albacore Town is just like a hop, skip, and a jump away from here. Okay, so Albacore Town will take on rum and beer. But you know what, before I forget, let's just take a little look-see around Alchemist Island. There's not really much here, though. You've got this, like, one little hut here, or this one little building, a well, and that's pretty much it, really, unless the developer has added something new since I was last here and looked around. Yeah, this rock here is going to be the main thing that you see whenever you're off in the distance. Hey, come on. And then you've got that island over there, which there's nothing over there at all. I've swam over there and looked before. So yeah, unfortunately, the Alchemist Island, there's not really a lot going on here. Okay, so we've got rum going to Albacore Town. And we haven't been to Albacore Town, so let's go ahead and do this. Is there something else aside from tobacco? Ooh, spices to Oasis. Okay, that's interesting. Silk to Happy Bay. Alright, well, we got some stuff, I guess. Well, as usual, I will see you guys whenever I get all this stuff loaded up. Alright, the last barrel of rum. You can go right down here with your friends. And we'll get underway. Albacore Town. Now, this is the nice thing about having missions, is you actually get a free map. So, yeah, Albacore Town is basically just right along the way. So, we should be there before too long. Keyword is should be. Okay. I think we can actually use the square sail to kind of pull us out of this. I was about to say it feels kind of weird doing these local deliveries in such a massive in such a massive ship, but that's kind of what we did at the Dragon Cliffs. But at the same time, the junk is also quite a bit smaller than this, so So you also don't have near the visibility that you had on the junk with the sandbug, do you? All these cells are kind of in the way. Yep. There is something to be cleaned. Just barely make it out. Yeah, but down here isn't quite so bad, though. Hello. There you go. Well, you tried. Now, Albacore Town is actually kind of a scary one because, like, even though it is basically just a hop, skip, and a jump away, it can be very easy to miss. These islands in this region are tiny, tiny, tiny little things. Then you get, like, Mount Malefic that can basically be seen from, like, halfway across the map. Well, I'll be keeping a sharp eye out. Aha! Lend ho! Now, in the Dow, this journey actually takes a while, but, this thing... I didn't actually gauge our speed, considering, like, we finally got the wind at our back. Yeah, so pushing 9 knots. Could be wetter, but... Could be wetter? Could be better, but, could also be a lot worse, too, so... Oh, I cannot wait to do another open ocean journey in this thing. the first, well, the next open ocean, in air quotes, journey that we're going to do is to Oasis. Oasis is kind of a fun one because it has its own lighthouse, and the fire at the lighthouse can be seen from so far away. It looks like an orange star. But the thing is, that lighthouse didn't always used to be there. It's always been there for me whenever I started playing the game, but I guess back in the day, the Oasis didn't have a lighthouse, and Oasis is a really flat piece of land. Like, you had to be, like, spot on the money to not, like, either go by it or just sail, like, right on, or just sail onto the land. You know what, let's go ahead and do this. A lot of people have told me that this works. You can just like cast the fishing pole out and just leave it be. You'll come back and there'll be a fish at some point. I have yet to have that happen to me. Now, Albacore Town is kind of a fun one to sail into as well, because it's kind of like Sage Hills. There's two islands on each side of the dock. But Sage Hills was definitely a much prettier island. This is what I like about the Sandbug. You've got this entire cargo hold down here where you can just put all your stuff out of line, out of sight. Don't have to worry about it like falling overboard or something. And you've got the entire top deck. You can just roam around and do whatever you need to do. And back here you've got your own personal private quarters and whatnot. That's where I put all my maps and stuff. At some point I'm going to start decorating the ship a lot more too. I've got all the lanterns. Now, the thing I like about the all Ankh lanterns is that they're not nearly as strainful on my eyes as the Dragon Cliffs were. Like, I'd get done recording the session in the Dragon Cliffs, and those lanterns would just frickin' strain my eyes like there's no tomorrow. So, do we have a fish yet? No. Honestly, I think these can probably be raised back up. We're getting closer to the island now. Kind of help us bleed off some speed at bare minimum. And it is currently 5:30 in the evening. I wonder if I should... I'm probably just going to buy the chrono compass next. So I'll just put this down in my private quarters. Preferably like... yeah, there we go. Although, ooh. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of looks better when it's up on deck. Not like that. I'll find a place for it. I think I'm also going to go ahead and reel in the square sail as well. Now in the Dow, this wouldn't be nearly as much of a challenge, but this isn't a very wide bay, as you can see. It's pretty narrow. And there's plenty of shallow areas too, so you gotta be careful in a sandbuck when you're doing this. Let's go ahead and raise up the rear one. Well, maybe I should have kept the square sail down. Okay. Let's raise you up. That's probably what I should have done actually, is I should have just kept the square sail down and started raising these things up. Oh well. I think we've probably got more than enough momentum to get to the dock. But yeah, look how shallow this water is, though. Gotta be really careful in the sandbuck, especially the brig. Okay, so I got about $3 grand from that previous delivery. Forgot to look at that. Right, and as usual, I'll just see you guys in a little bit after I get all this stuff unloaded. For reference, this is my current money. Alright, and the last crate goes to the white tobacco. Right, and come daytime, I'll show you guys around Albacore Town, but once again, there's not really a lot here. But while we're waiting... Okay, so... I can make a profit of 25. Ooh, actually, Oasis. So gems to Oasis from Albacore Town is pretty good. Dates is okay, since it's such a short journey from here to Gold Rock City. It's actually not bad. Tuna, goat cheese. Okay, so seafood to Dragon Rocks is not bad. Actually, seafood to the Alchemist Island, that wouldn't be a terrible just back and forth trade route for a couple of days. Okay, but looks like that's all they have to offer. Huh. I can transport water to the Dragon Cliffs for 1 measly coin extra. Gems to the Dragon Cliffs, not bad. Spices, also not terrible. Okay. Do I want to head to Oasis? I don't really think so. Okay, here's one going to Ankh Academy. Which is actually kind of a cool little place. It's like a castle that's just out there in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we'll take that. And we've got more than enough time to get there, so I'm going to sleep until daytime. And then we'll take a little look-see around this island. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning everybody. Let's take a little look-see around Albacore Town, shall we? So, yeah, once again, there's not really a lot here. You got a couple of merchants. And you've got this little town over here. With a peeping Tom. Seriously, dude, what is with you? Very creepy individual. Oh, look at this. There's like a little pond out here. It's rather interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is of this island. These islands out here are just really, really, really tiny. While I'm passing by, remind me, is there anything going to the academy that's actually worth taking? Lamb could be good. Oh, wow, okay, gold to, Gold Rock City from here is actually a pretty good trade. Oh, hello. Seafood to the academy is also pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and take those then. Then oh my good God. Yeah, I would definitely say that is a very full cargo hold. I'm actually quite proud of that. Alright, so we've still got like 15 minutes left before an hour on this video, so let's just go ahead and we'll do this last mission. So how's the wind blowing? Come on. Nope, not you. She is not wanting to turn at all. This might be a problem. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a tricky situation to get out of. Okay, after much shenanigans later on, I think we're finally on our way, such as it is. On the road again. Now we can finally let these things down. Right, and just to cut time, I'll join you guys shortly whenever I'm probably going to sail through the port of Gold Rock City, so I'll see you guys whenever we're close to that. Well, here we are, guys. Just a little update on what's going on. We are sailing past the docks of Gold Rock City. There's the junk right there. And Ankh Academy was not that far away, but it's very easy to miss. I'm actually kind of nervous about this one because the island is so super, super tiny. But I'll see you guys again when I'm ready to post another update. Well, it's the dawn of a new day. Ankh Academy should be popping into view in the not too distant future, hopefully. And yeah, I'm still kind of nervous about this one because it's such an easy place to miss. I think so long as we kind of keep parallel with the inside rock of the big rock over there of Gold Rock City, we should be fine. Heading more or less northwest. It's pretty much the way we want to be going. Yeah. Well, hello. Probably pull these things in a little bit. The wind kind of changed on me. Aha! Aha! Ha ha ha! I finally found you. Yeah, this island is, it's a long, long, long way away from Gold Rock City. I was honestly starting to wonder if I'd missed it. But no, it's just such a tiny little place that it's very easy to think you've either sailed past it or didn't go out far enough or something. But yeah. But this is probably my most favorite island in this part of the map. It's a really, really cool little place, and you'll see why whenever we finally get there. It's like a castle just sticking up out of the water. Kind of reminds me of Ganon's castle from Ocarina of Time in some ways. I don't know why, because this is on an island in the middle of the ocean, and Ganon's castle was floating above a giant lava pit or something along those lines. Well, I'll see you guys in a split second whenever we finally get there. So here we are a little bit closer. You can get a better look at what the island's actually like. And yeah, that's what I meant. It's just like a giant castle sticking out of the ocean. It's not the best angle to approach from, but that's kind of the only angle to approach from, really, whenever you're coming from Gold Rock City. Or whenever you're coming from All Nylum, it's even cooler looking, to be honest. And from here, it's like a spiky Kingdom of Doom, almost. Yeah, it also kind of reminds me of the first Harry Potter movie, whenever they're living out in that lighthouse or whatever it was. Whenever, what was his name? Hagrid? The big guy with the beard, he first makes his appearance. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. He's like the only character I really gave a crap for in the Harry Potter series. And his actor recently passed away not that long ago. It's kind of sucked. Because he was always the best part of the movies, in my opinion. Man, this thing just turned instantly. Let's start raising the main sail. Start raising you up as well. Yeah, here's the Academy in all its glory. I think I waited too long to start raising this thing up. Yep. Oh well. What? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So for you guys, this wouldn't have been that long ago, but for me, it's been an hour or two. Um, yeah, I've got to go through all the trouble of unloading all this stuff. I'll start with the mission itself. Um, okay, there you are. I think that was all I had, right? Just the water? Let me just double check this. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have any more missions. Okay. Which means it's time for me to start unloading all this stuff. So I'll see you guys back in a moment. Actually, just for reference, current money is 8,800. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so that's everything off the ship. We're up to just under 11 grand now. But I did find a little bug where I can just continuously sell things. Just basically infinitely. It's kind of funny. But, yeah, it unfortunately doesn't increase my money at all, because I kind of thought I stumbled onto a way to just make unlimited money by accident, but nope, wasn't the case, unfortunately. Alright, so I could go like straight north to Oasis from here. There's actually a lot of jobs going to Oasis. It's funny how on this it looks like a much longer journey, but in reality, if we went to Oasis, it's actually... I say it's a lot further, but look at the comparison on the map, like... It's almost even. In fact, like, hang on. It is further away. Okay, so the Academy technically is further away from the Alchemist Island than it is Oasis. Okay, that's interesting. Well, let me know what you guys want me to do next episode. I'm all for a trip to Oasis, then maybe coming back to Gold Rock City for, you know, some maintenance and stuff. But before we depart, let's take a little look-see at what the Academy has to offer in terms of trade. Nothing too spectacular, honestly. Yeah, like the only plus here for Silk is Oasis, and it only brings in 15. Medicine, 41, which isn't terrible. Spices only brings in 3, so I'm not even going to bother. Rum brings in 16. Some sport brings in 18. Tuna brings in 28, which isn't bad either. And there's lamb, which brings in 40. Okay. But that'll have to wait for next time, ladies and gentlemen. It is almost 7:30 as I'm recording this, so thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and if you want to see more of this game, please consider subscribing, because there's a lot more to this game that we have yet to even touch on. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. So until then, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.